This video covers the enabling, disabling and editing of the news ticker that appears here on every page of the site. You can see it pauses when you hover over it, and you can add multiple messages within this ticker. It consists of a title here and then some text. You can actually add links within here if required. So how do we edit and disable it or enable it? If you open another tab in your browser and log into the dashboard, the news ticker functionality is currently only available to managers of the site and office role users of the site, so teachers won't be able to edit this content. Now down the left hand side of your menu, which will be a lot simpler than you see for here, you'll see news tickers. Don't worry about the settings, leave those as they are. You can have multiple tickers, but switching between the two is slightly involved. If it's required, we can add that and explain how that's done. As at the moment, what we're going to do is just stick with one, turn it on and off when we need it, and edit the content of it as required. So when we go into news tickers, you'll see here's our news flash that is currently displaying on the site. If you click on that to edit the ticker, don't worry about this shortcode or this function or this type or this mode. They're all default settings. You'll see it is currently published. Okay. If I want to turn it on or off, I hit the edit button next to published, and I can turn it to draft. If I then hit OK and update, like that, when I go to the front end of the site and refresh that page, you'll see that the news ticker has now disappeared. Okay, it's that simple. I want to turn it back on. See the status is draft. If I click on edit, make it, correct me, just simply hit publish here. And then if you switch to the front page of the site and hit refresh, F5 on a PC, you'll see the news flash is back up and running. So that's to turn it on and off. How do we actually change the content within it? Okay, now if you want, you can change the title. So you could change that to something like weather alert or something relevant and short, and that's the title that stays static here. The actual scrolling content in the ticker, if you scroll down, ignore these global settings, you'll see here we have default ticker items. If you leave this line break setting, but you'll see here are the three lots of text. I've separated them. So we've got our new website is live, and then another message, and then a final message. And you'll see they're separated currently with a fair bit of space that I've made a default setting. Apologies for the local constabulary. Okay, if you want to add another little message to that, you click the plus at the end, test ticker. If I hit update, if I go to the front end of the site and refresh, you should see that after the 3 existing little text entries, our new text will appear. Here it comes. There we go. There's our additional text. Now, you probably won't want to do that. So what you'll probably want to do is have one bit of text. So you could click both of these bottom items and remove those, and just have one bit of text that you change each time, and the title, and hit update. That will allow you to edit your text and make it bespoke for whatever the situation is. Similar to any page or post, you can also, if you wanted to, set a publish date on this. So if the ticker's currently off and you remember that you need to set an alert on the site to suddenly appear on a certain date, upcoming, you can actually set a forward date for the publish date. So if this is currently on pending or draft, and then you set a future date and hit update, it will turn itself on at that time. I would show you another one straight from scratch, but it's a little bit more involved, adding new ones as we go. So stick with your Newsflash one, change the title here, change the text here. You can get rid of these 2 additional ones if required. What I think I might actually do is, because the site's been live for a little while, I'm going to remove that and that. So I leave you simply with a single bit of text. If you wanted it to link to a news item or a blog page or another page on the site, simply copy the address, the web address of that page, and paste it in here. And then when someone clicks on the link, on the ticker, it will take you through to that page. This is unnecessary in this situation. Right, if I just cancel that future editing and hit update, and we go to the front tab of the site and refresh, the ticker should now have dropped the information about the site going live, and simply keep the news ticker about the school being closed. Okay, that's the news ticker.